Good afternoon. I'd like to call the May 27th, 2025 meeting, City of Charleston Committee on Ways and Means meeting to order. We'll begin by asking Councilmember Waring to provide an invocation.
Let's observe a moment of silence. Put yourself in the presence of the Lord. Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 2, approval of minutes from May 13th, 2025. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 3, bids and purchases. We have $176,000 roughly for software, $123,000 for police vehicles, and contract $385,000 with Stantec for Sam Rittenberg Boulevard redesign. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 4 is a resolution declaring the city's intent to seek reimbursement from the issuance of tax exempt bonds not to exceed $9 million used for the acquisition of land and construction of a new city office building in West Ashley. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on this? Councilmember Tinkler.
I know there's another item related to this project. I was wondering if maybe somebody can come up and just give a brief description of what the city's planning to do in this site. I know there's been some presentation about it.
Do we have somebody from staff?
Mr. Martin.
Give a quick presentation on 1660, 1661 in your road.
Okay. It's also on here. And number 9, 9 million, yeah. What is it?
Thank you.
Good evening. So this 1660, 1662 is Ingram Road, commonly referred to as the diocese property that the city just closed on, I believe, last week. And we are on a pretty tight timeline to execute construction that will serve as future office needs as outlined in the office study that we went through, the future office study. And so here is a concept plan for the 5-acre site, approximately 5-acre site that we've been working on. And so this was just used as the premise. There are 2 buildings that would be a twin building design. Each of them would look exactly the same. And so as we're going through tonight, number 9, agenda item number 9 is for an RFQ that we did a competitive bid process for a design build contract because we're on a schedule to break ground in January. And so we're going to be moving quite quickly, and the need to do that coincides with the expiration of the lease at 200 Meeting Street, and then figuring out what we're moving where, what's going in this building, what's coming out of another building. And as part of that, it'll be a more detailed dive into the space study that we had already done, and starting to think about which programs, commuting patterns, all these types of things. And so tonight, the building on the left is 16 is the south building, excuse me, the north building, and that building will be the first building to be built along with associated parking. And so that was outlined. It's about approximately a 45,000 square foot building. And again, to be determined which programs we'll be going through that as part of the process. We had 7 companies bid on the contract, and the offering, Councilmember Tinkler, the mayor, Liz, Jason, Tim, and I think I'm missing one other person, served on the selection committee. They went through the process of ranking all of these 7, and so they've been recommending Trident Construction as part of agenda item 9 on the Ways and Means Committee, which is just for the first piece of the design build contract. So it's exactly what we just did for the low line, where we did a design build first, and then we'll come back with a GMP, guaranteed maximum price, for the construction of the first building. Is that safe?
Yeah, and that's very helpful. I appreciate it. I mean, this is a huge project for West Ashley and for the city. I've had a number of constituents point out that they're shocked at how quickly the city is moving on this, which is.
This is
really-
directly across the street from Ashley Landing too, just so everyone knows, which is currently under construction today.
Yeah, I believe the same contractor is going to be doing the Ashley Landing project, which is going to help speed this along too. Is that right?
The same contractor is, but that wasn't taken into
Right.
consideration in
It's-
terms of the.
But it's just, so, no, I want to appreciate all your efforts on this. I think this is going to be a huge project for West Ashley.
And, oh,
Thank-
it was like a 400-page proposal you included in our package, but I thought you were very, very thorough. And I was very encouraged when your renderings, in terms of examples, you included a building from West Edge.
Yes. I did.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. So and I apologize, in the memo for number 9, there's a typo on the recommendation. It's not 11,998,000. It's at 1,998,000. There was an extra 1. It's correct on the agenda item, but it's just embedded in the memo. And so thank you, council member, for bringing that up this morning. Councilmember Greg.
Councilmember Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can you just please remind me what staff, is it just everyone from meeting is going to be going there? Or what's the office situation over there? What departments or staff will be there?
We're doing a full programming needs.
Okay.
We know what the general space requirements that we need, but like, for example, do we move part of the permit office to West Ashley so it's more convenient? Or do we leave it all downtown? So we're going through those internal studies,
Mhm.
and that's part of this whole design process as well.
Okay, okay, great, thanks.
Mr.
All right,
Chair,
we have a motion, Councilman Waring. So-
and this is just accretive to all the discussion. When we, years and years ago, bought Sumar Street, we took property off the tax rolls. With the Eden's development and team that they brought to it, that 3-acre, about 2.9 acres, whatever it was, is now going to be put back on the tax rolls. And I got Councilman Seekins as my witness. When we bought that property, we were supposed to rezone it and then put it right back onto the tax rolls. Now, we went around the mulberry bush to do that, but that's exactly what we ended up doing. Okay?
Big mulberry
The big mulberry bush. But one of the things that was designed there potentially was office space and community space. This site, we will have office space. I would hope community space, because there's a very nice chapel right where the middle of those buildings meet that maybe can be preserved. But anyway, if we're going to have community space, this property was not on the tax rolls. It was tax exempt, owned by the Catholic Diocese of Charleston. And guess what? We're going to put office space there and keep the revenue stream to the city virtually the same. Sumar Street will have townhouses, a community where people can live, work, and play. Government will have space to expand West Ashley and not take revenue off the tax roll to do it. So I guess God is looking over all of us. Thanks.
Councilmember Gregory.
I hope we use the same approach for West Edge. Let's make sure that we get some revenue from these properties and not land bank and not receive any revenue. So thanks for that. You gave me a nice lead in. Let's make sure we do the same thing for West Edge. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I would note that there's this property does not have a swimming pool, underground parking garage. So
Don't go there.
no underground parking garage. That's a win-win for everybody. All right. All right, we have a motion on the floor and a second. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. All right, item number 5, facilities and capital projects, approval of the Bridgepoint Ecological Park playground construction with landscape structures in the amount of
Move for approval.
$611,000, 490. All right, moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Councilmember Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Could you please point me to where the Bridgepoint Ecological Park is?
We have somebody from staff that can make a quick presentation on this.
Church Creek.
Whose
don't have the
district is it
packet.
in? Oh, okay.
Great.
It's basically where the city bought those townhomes, tore them down that were flooding,
Okay.
and then there's a
With the rain garden.
rain, right.
Okay.
It's in
perfect.
Stadamoss, and so
Got it.
there was the stormwater park, and then this would be the playground component that
Wonderful.
comes as phase 2 to the project.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
I don't know, microphone's on. All right, the ayes have it. Item number 6 is a stormwater management approval to submit a grant application for FEMA
Move for
requesting
second.
$1.71 million with the city match of $142,000 to fund the acquisition of 3 severe repetitive loss properties on James Island. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 7 is approval of Lake Daughter flood
Move for approval?
reduction project fee amendment number 1 with Thomas and Hutton in the amount of $409,345. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on this item? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 8, this is approval of low battery seawall restoration phase 4 change order number 8 with Gulfstream and the amount of $260,142.77. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 9, this is
Chairman, I'd move to defer item number 9. Oh, no, excuse me.
item number 10.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Item number 9, this is the approval of the design builder contract with Trident Construction in the amount of $1,198,542 that we discussed earlier. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion?
Just a question.
Yes, sir,
And it
Councilman
probably
Gregor.
pertains to 9 and 10. The special advisor, that's the chief policy officer, that's special advisor. And
Uh,
then who is the special projects manager? Is there a distinction between the two? Just a
The-
proceed, I just want to.
Mr. Martin serves under Mr. McVeigh, who's the chief policy officer, and
So
think
he's, so you're the special advisor.
yes,
So who's the special project manager in number 10? I'm sorry.
Caroline Bond.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right, so we had a motion and a second on number 9. Any other additional discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. Now, item number 10, I believe, is going to
Yeah,
be
I'd like
deferred.
to ask for this to be deferred. I would like to take this to Public Works and Community Development. So,
All right, we have a motion to defer item number 10 and properly seconded by Councilmember Waring. Any discussion? All those in favor for deferral, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Item number 11, Community Services, Recreation.
Second.
Presto approval, submit an application to the state for reimbursement of purchased meals for serving during the summer months as part of the free reduced lunch program. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Last item, number 12, was stormwater management amendment
for
of chapter
approval.
27 to adjust stormwater utility fee billing from Charleston Water System water bills to the county property tax bills. Councilmember Waring, I hope this is something that you've championed long and hard.
Listen, I championed it long, but I got to tell you, I was so proud of the Public Works Committee. They said it all and left me speechless about it. So.
No small feat.
Has somebody seconded that motion? If not.
Second.
Okay.
All right, we have a
I was
motion
just
and a second.
ready for the question.
Happy to see this finally brought to fruition. Thank you, Councilmember Waring. This is a great change. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. If nothing else to come before this committee, we stand adjourned.